Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be taking a pair, breaking it down from a technical and order flow perspective to try to understand where we have the highest probabilities of the next potential move. And in doing so, I will provide as much free education as possible. So I really suggest that you stick to the video to the end, and I will see you on the charts. In today's video, I want to speak about GBPUSD because at the moment we do have quite interesting price action and structure. Starting here on the monthly, in fact, what we can see is that we have a market which has just broken below a very important monthly structure area. This is actually a historical structure level for this market, which was acting as support here, against support here, against support here, against support here. The market then broke below the level with this impulse. At that point, all that previous support was turned resistance at this level. And what we could expect in a situation like this is for the market to create a move to the upside, to go and retest this previous monthly support or resistance before then potentially creating a rejection lower. So from a monthly perspective, we could expect short-term bullish price action and then longer-term bearish continuation. Dropping down on the weekly, what we can notice is that from a weekly perspective, we have now broken above weekly structure. In fact, if we look closely and follow the movements of the market, we can see impulse, correction. The market then tried continuing lower, failed, created a move back up. At that point, that previous resistance is now turned support here. So what we could expect is a potential retest of previous resistance turned support before then seeing more bullish continuation getting developed. So from a weekly perspective, we could expect short-term bearish price action, a retest of this level, and then a deeper test of the monthly resistance that we have previously identified at the beginning of the video. Going down in the daily time frame, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, the structure can be identified in a more precise way. In fact, all this zone is the previous daily resistance, again resistance here, again resistance here, which the market broke to the upside with this impulse, and at that point, all that previous resistance was turned support at this level. So what we could expect at this point is a retest of previous resistance turned support and continuation higher, which is exactly what we have already identified by looking at the weekly time frame. Now, if we go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so the COT data, which is what the non-commercials, so the biggest speculators in the market are doing, and we check the data for the pound, what we can see is that with the last reports, net positions have been growing. In fact, we went from having an overall negative net positioning of minus 68k all the way up to now having minus 47k. However, in the very short term, we can see how we did have a decrease of net positions from minus 39k to minus 47k. So in the short term, we did see a decrease. However, in the long term, clearly, we are on the bullish side. We can also notice how with the last report, we had 3.1k longs added from an institutional perspective and 200 shorts getting closed. So in the long term, we're seeing longs added, shorts closed, and also with the last report, we see longs added and shorts closed from an institutional perspective. So if we actually get a deeper test of this support, this would be great because inside of here, we would have good probabilities for a potential rejection to the upside. So how we could be approaching this move. Now, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what we could be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the downside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bearish market as we would have to an intraday bullish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential rejection to the upside for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries and this kind of things, that is all part of the mentorship program, which you can find at transparentfxtrading.com. Here you can gain access to my entire course with all the rules of the strategies. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the CO2 data software, which is the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you scroll lower past the testimonials, you will see that at the moment I'm running a special promotion in which there is a big upfront discount on the price of the mentorship program. And since I have partnered with the forex broker Blueberry Markets, if you open an account with them from the student dashboard, you can get a full refund credited back into your trading account. And if you scroll lower, you will see that at the moment there is still time to join before the timer goes to 0 and the offer expires. However, spots are limited, so if the timer goes to 0 if the spots get filled before the timer goes to 0, the offer will end anyway and price will go back to normal. So I really suggest that you take advantage and join directly from here and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout. So definitely looking forward to have you on board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you in my next video.